And let me assure all of you, not while we live, anybody will take away the structure of PDP from us. Not while we live. And let me tell people, I hear that there are some governors, who say they will take away the structure and give back to somebody. I pity those governors because I'll put fire in their state.
Nigeria is now a free-for-all. Wike, the FCT minister, a representative of the government, is openly threatening elected governors that he will set their states on fire if they continue interfering in the affairs of PDP and Fubara in Rivers State. This is the theater of the absurd. The reason Wike still retains his PDP membership while serving APC administration is because he wants to be playing the spoiler inside PDP in favor of APC. Why PDP leadership doesn't see this as anti-party is beyond reason. They tolerated it during the presidential election when 5 PDP governors challenged the candidacy of Atiku Abubakar. They eventually ended up working for Tinubu. Right now, PDP is supposed to be putting their house in order. They are supposed to have summoned the courage to give Wike the sack. How can they allow someone like Wike? He's very close to Tinubu, he's very close to APC leadership. How can they allow such a person serving under APC administration to have access to meetings of PDP at the highest level? Yes, it doesn't make any sense. It's like having a PDP leadership meeting in the presence of Umar Ganduje, the APC chairman. Everything they discuss in their NEC meetings, National Working Committee meetings, all meetings held by PDP at the highest level, Wike has access to that. Or are they trying to prove to Nigerians that PDP and APC are actually one party? This is a party that is trying to win an election in 2027. And some of their members even have the audacity to be telling Peter Obi to come over to PDP and join them so as to contest under the PDP. Anyway, it seems many PDP members haven't learned anything from the 2023 presidential election. Before the election, they were supposed to zone the candidacy to the south. But instead, they decided to back a northern candidate, thinking that everyone will be whipped in line, that they must vote for Atiku Abubakar instead of voting for APC. Today, they are in bed with APC, the same party they lost to in the 2023 election. So what is it with PDP members? Today, most of them are still pushing for an Atiku candidacy in 2027, thinking that, because of Tinubu, many people in the south will vote for Atiku Abubakar. They still don't realize that they need to win first before talking about how to share the spoils of office. The ticket must move south, that's the sentiment. Despite all the failures of Tinubu and APC, people still feel that the candidate must come from the south, whether it's from PDP or from APC. People find it insulting that PDP supported a northern candidate after Buhari's 8 years. Also, people in APC found it insulting that Buhari could entertain the idea of having a candidate like Ahmad Lawan to replace him after he has spent 8 years in power. So why don't PDP members believe in equity, fairness, and the balance of power between the North and the South? Why must the North continue to produce the president as if the Southerners are not part of Nigeria? So in their wildest dreams, they thought that Nigerians would have voted for Atiku Abubakar en masse in 2023, for him to spend 8 years in power, making it 16 years straight for the Northerners. Yes, we all want good governance, but at least they must balance the power. No zone, no region in Nigeria where you can't see intelligent, competent people that can lead. So the idea that one part of the country must continue to produce the president is outdated. They need to face reality. If they truly want, if they are truly telling Nigerians that they are playing opposition to APC, because it doesn't seem as if they are doing that, if it is true that they are playing opposition and they want to dislodge him in 2027, they need to find a candidate from the south. They need to unite and tell Atiku to his face that he must drop his ambition. Today, people are criticizing the lopsided appointments of the current administration, but PDP are doing the same thing. They need to recognize Nigeria's diversity. If they don't want to unite Nigerians like the kind of unity Nigerians had under PDP in the early days, during Obasanjo's days, then they should forget about 2027. It was exactly this kind of attitude that forced P2B out of PDP in 2022. Today, many PDP members gaslight Nigerians that P2B caused the election loss of PDP, that he betrayed Atiku Abubakar, he betrayed PDP. How is it a betrayal when you people can't even read the room? You can't read the mood of Nigerians. You are only interested in your own interest. Everything in PDP is money, money, money. Once there is money, once there is settlement, they do whatever they want. They don't care about Nigerians. You want him to continue playing second fiddle. You know he's good enough to be president, but no, you want him to be vice president. Why? If they truly want to save Nigerians from APC in 2027, they need to unite now on time and sack the likes of Wike. Everyone they know that they don't have the interest of PDP and Nigerians at heart. They need to remove them on time. Not when it is a few months to the election, they will be running around kitikata. A serious party would have by now started pushing for a southern candidate under PDP because they know that's the only way to rally the entire South behind PDP. Yes, it's easy to convince northerners to vote for a southern candidate because there is this convention. It's not in the law, but all parties subscribe to the convention that power rotates between the north and the south. Why Wike, a representative of the government, can openly declare war on governors in their states is partly because of PDP. He knows they won't do anything. They won't even reply him. You'll be watching. Because if they were playing their opposition correctly, even the courts, all these judges will not be having that audacity to be giving ridiculous judgments. After all, the same PDP men are going into the courts and obtaining judgments fraudulently, like APC. So they are all helping themselves. They are in the same mess. That's why they cannot criticize. What Wike is doing in Rivers State and PDP is very clear. He wants to be a spoiler, like already said. He's not contesting for any election for the moment, but he wants to retain the PDP structure in Rivers State. So it's because of that interest he has in the treasury of Rivers State. He wants to control who is the governor. Already they are planning how to replace him in 2027, or maybe make a deal that will restore his link to the treasury of Rivers State. This is why all Rivers people must oppose Wike, because he wants to have a third term. His tenure has ended, but he wants to continue having access to the treasury of Rivers State. Forget about all these people, all the sycophants clapping for him when he made that statement. They are just after their pockets. 10,000, 5,000 is okay for them. They will cheer any politician. But they don't know the politician has already stolen billions of naira. This is why corruption is prevalent. People can't even claim their correct share. If you are an appointee of the government, maybe you're a minister or commissioner to a governor, he wants to use your office to steal money, you must insist on 50-50. Yes. If not, you will say, no, I'm not interested. Don't use my office. I will not sign anything. Because you know that when EFCC comes calling and eventually ends up in court, both of you will receive the same prison sentence. So why should you allow someone to take the lion's share just because he's governor, when you know that you both receive 7 years or 12 years in prison depending on the sentence? Thanks for watching.
I have the capacity to also do the same thing in your own state. Whether you are from Bauchi, I don't give a damn. Whichever state you come from, as far as I know that you are trying to put yourself in Rivers State, your hand will get burnt. And you will never sleep in your state. You will never do governance again. You will see political crisis. As far as PDP is concerned. So I've told them, now you have started. When I will start, don't say I'm the one that destroyed PDP. You are the one that are trying to destroy PDP. Allow Rivers State to conduct the affairs of the party.